With the scale of devastation across Los Angeles coming closer into focus, there's growing questions on how to rebuild for a city with so much on the line. Thousands are just starting to pick up the pieces, and so is the city, with the clock ticking on several mega events, like the World Cup just next year, the Super Bowl in 2027, and the highly anticipated Summer Olympics in 2028. Former LA City Council President Paul Krikorian, who now heads the city's Office of Major Events, is hopeful amid all the loss.
This city is a city that has a record of coming back from difficult challenges. So it's part of our DNA to come back even from the most difficult challenges.
The city says their focus remains on healing and rebuilding, but they have no doubt they'll be ready to welcome the world for the World Cup and the Olympic Games. President Donald Trump touring the fire zone last week.
I just met with the Olympic people, and they're all set to do a real job.
That meeting right before Trump took office, signaling his support. The chair of the LA Olympics releasing a statement after, saying he is grateful for Trump's unwavering commitment to LA 28 and his leadership in bringing the Summer Games back to the United States for the first time in more than 30 years. The Games are expected to cost almost $7 billion. Primarily funded by the private group in charge. The last two Olympics in LA both turned a profit. If they go over this time, taxpayers will be on the hook. A costly expense for a city now strained by the cost of the fire.
The question is, will we do the Olympics in a way that benefits Los Angeles?
Former City Councilman Mike Bonin, who represented the Palisades and voted for the Olympics to come to Los Angeles, expressed some concern as the city begins to look forward.
A lot of public officials are rushing to proclaim that we are going to rebuild. We are going to rebuild exactly what was there before, and I think they're sort of rushing to action.
One early estimate says the cost from the fires could be as high as $275 billion. Whatever the final amount shakes out to be, the scale is almost unimaginable.
Nobody ever imagined an entire community, more than one community, would be wiped off the map. This moment that Los Angeles is going through now is profoundly wrenching, and I don't think that we're quite fully cognizant of how deep and how big this moment is.
But through the devastation, the Games could unite the city. Like in 2011, when Japan eventually rallied the country with a bid for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics after a devastating earthquake and a tsunami that ravaged much of eastern Japan.
It is an opportunity to really unite with the Olympic spirit and put our best foot forward before the world. It'll be a story of coming back from disaster to creating a phenomenal success.
Only time will tell how LA will come together as the city prepares to host the world while still coping with unimaginable loss.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.